Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do some tank battles with some members in my Discord. Me, Sapling, and Radical. They will just 2v1 me. I will use this thing. This is the day of the update that we are doing this, so that's fun. I'm also a little sick today. Might be able to tell, but yeah, we're just gonna do some tank battles. This is the tank that you probably saw in my armor tutorial near the end or something, that I just showed off its turret armor and hull armor. It's big, but with the recent update it should actually have more suspension now because it's the tire pressure, which kind of acts like suspension on tracks. The more tire pressure you have, the technically more grip you have, and top speed and acceleration. Which isn't right, but it is in Trailmakers, so whenever you can, use more tire pressure. I don't even know why there's even a change, actually. You also got your traction, which allows you to basically make anything drift, or you can make things slide. So wheels could be slidey, very grippy, or drifty. So making a drift car is now easy in Trailmakers, or a drift tank. You don't even need gyros, you just need your traction set properly. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and go find him. This is also our third battle on this map, so it might take a while for us to find each other. So at some point I may just cut to them, or to where I can see them, because this might be a long video if I don't. So if you didn't know, Pioneers and a lot of the blocks in the game got an update today, because the devs felt like it, I guess. So we got energy blades, we got RC. Instead of having to use a glitch, it's now just a feature. And it's really simple. You basically just hook it all up like logic gates, and you set the channels. Think of it like a handheld radio almost. The energy swords are kind of overpowered. So if you don't want to annoy people, probably just don't even think about using them. Only use them with your friends if you don't want to get kicked out of public servers. And probably make sure your friends know you're going to use them, because they're extremely overpowered. I think about 30 miles per hour, and you can cut through just about anything in an instant. So if you just have swords on anything that runs fast or goes fast, or that spins the swords, you're gonna cut through anything like butter. Also, another thing is engines, for tires, did get a buff. So basically, if you have your engines connected to tires, your tires will actually make you go faster. Or I guess wheels, I don't know. I haven't tested too much with it. I haven't done any racing yet. Just been doing RC drones and tank battles. And funny things with spinning energy swords. Surprised I haven't seen them yet. But I do think they're going to be over. This way, since that guy did die over here, he should be fine though, since he didn't get shot yet. But I believe their position is about there. That's not good. Okay. I was not expecting him to be exactly where I put that pin, actually. So they are using RC missiles. goes dead. Yeah, I don't think Sapling has any more missiles because he was using that giraffe. So technically that's GG unless, okay, yeah. Alright. That went faster than I kind of expected it to. Yeah, I guess faster, slower. I might try going down here next. Alright, next battle. I think they're asking that if, I think they're wondering if I can shoot down the missiles or not. But if I technically can't shoot down the missiles, I am extremely vulnerable. But I think I'm okay. Also, energy swords can instantly kill pretty much a energy shield. Maybe not instant, but pretty quickly. And the more you have, the more damage you're gonna do, even though it doesn't really matter if they're moving at high enough speed. You're just gonna insta-kill anything. I'm not gonna go around, I'm just gonna cut in here. And hope that I can just get to them before they get to a like hiding spot. The nice thing about the map now is there are lots of waterways, which is what we've always wanted for water tanks to be viable. They were somewhat viable on Treasure Island, just due to there was a big river that went from major points on the map. Other than that, there is no point in having a waterway. They're a water-capable tank. And on Pioneers, there was like no water that was on this main island. And we basically banned everything that wasn't on the main island. So water tanks were useless. Yeah, water tanks are useful now because you can just boat around the whole map. Or at least the major in between if the map spawns. And that is a tank all the way up there. I honestly don't know how we got up there. Here, that goes dead. Don't know how that guy got up there. It looks like you can just climb straight up the mountain here. That's actually a pretty cool spot. I'm gonna have to use that one day. Maybe today, but I'm on the wrong side. I should be able to, yeah, climb up to it. So he hasn't been shot, so he technically right now has unlimited missiles. Ow. This is kind of difficult here because I can't push in. Oh. Okay, it seems like we're not going to count that. And yep. honestly thought I was gonna die there. Because getting that angle that I needed was pretty well impossible. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get a weaker tank. That's also faster. Alright. I think we'll do maybe 2 to 3 more battles. Depending on how fast... Wait, I don't want this thing. Depending on how fast these next ones go. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna use the Reptile Armored Car. I know it doesn't show the name at the top, but that is what it's called. I think it's not Armored Car, it's just called Reptile. It's one of my light tanks that is really fast, really stable, and has a piston-propelled autocannon. So I should be able to get to a good spot. Like even a spot where Sapling just was, shooting misses. Because to be honest, that was a pretty good spot. And it looks like I might go all the way around the map here. So I might be able to get a flank going. I don't know if I can go right all the way. We will be doing like drones soon. That might be like the next video with combat drones or something. I don't know. Somewhere in the near future, I will have built a tank with a drone. Because that's pretty cool. Because scout drones on this map are actually going to be useful. Especially now that the map isn't just a big straightaway. That you can see each other end to end from spawn to spawn practically. And I think this will make traversing pioneers in the campaign a lot better. Just so that it's not easy to just get around and collect everything you want before any missions ever happen. I'm gonna cross back over here. I do have an underwater engine, so I can technically just drive out of the water. But doing that for, I get kicked out is kind of hard. But whatever. And I do kind of want to say that this map has been slightly oriented to combat as well. Just by all the landmass changes. And to the fact that there's more cover. But, again, we'll never know. I don't need money, but I want money. That's kind of how it goes when you get to my stage in the game. You will almost refuse money. Just because. I'm surprised I have not seen them yet. I probably should have reseen the terrain during all of this as well. But that's unrequired. Especially since it's just a 1v2. I don't hear anything, so that's a good start. Never mind. There's something down there. Okay, sapling and radical are down there. Probably trying to cross. So we're gonna give them a run for their money. And I'm overshooting by a lot. Radical's probably going around the flank. They're probably both doing that, so I'm gonna change positions. And that is a radical right there. Yeah, figured. You see sapling and we go back to shooting at him. I should be safe by myself from any missiles. Don't look like they're shooting any back. Well, that's never gonna hit. Alright, Radical's dead. That's just sapling, which I should be able to defend myself from missiles, especially if they're shot straight at me. Which is, how far did sapling get while I was fighting Radical? And he's hiding right there. You probably should have ran away instead of, you know, hiding, especially nearby. But that's a GG's. So that goes to show how good this tank is still, even after a few weeks of making it. So not gonna lie, I think the side that I'm on is a harder spot to get to a hiding spot, as well as like a camping location. But the side of the map does have lots of cover. The only cover this side it really has the old Stump Hill and whatever this place is. What else? Because I think they're starting either here or they're starting here. But I'm pretty sure they're starting in Wastelands because that's kind of what we decided for longer matches. So we are not off to a great start, and also this drone will explode after like 800 meters of like launching. I don't know if it'll actually explode while I'm on the vehicle though. I don't believe it would be able to. So yeah, this is the drone I've made. Actually looking at it now, I might need to remake it but smaller, because you don't want it to be big, so I'd like it to be a template that anybody can use. I guess we'll see right now if it explodes. Nope, perfect. So the logic I've done is 2 position sensors, well, I guess 4, the longitude and latitude, you need a positive and a negative. Basically this allows for the okay, that didn't go well. you need it basically so you can, like, if you want your drone to have limited distance, if you're gonna do your own tank battles and you want a lot of drones, but you don't want them to just be able to go anywhere and circle anywhere, you can just have them explode. So you can just use some dynamite, put it in like the middle so it destroys all the like receivers or stuff. So that by the time, I don't know, basically it'll explode. It'll just explode. If you get out to where distance you set as the threshold, okay, rock. But whatever you set as the threshold is how far it's going to go out before it triggers, and you must set it to relative. Relative will basically, whenever you repair or respawn, it'll set the position of the like sensors to 0, and I'm already 8 shots. This is not good. Okay. That is really not good. I'm gonna drive away from there. 99% sure I wasn't shot. So I'm gonna get the heck out of there. Again, I would really like to use this drone in this battle. I'm not sure. They may not expect me to go all the way around here. So that's what I'll do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop pistons. I just realized I'll probably be giving my position away at times, but whatever. Okay, well that didn't go well. Fine, I have been shot. Alright, here we go. First time using a drone in combat. And it's got the bug. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. For some reason, I have ran into the issue of the drone's elevators are messing up. And it's not working properly. But I think I know how to fix that, so next battle I'll fix that. I'd be kind of surprised they haven't gone over here yet. Dang, they really haven't gone over here yet. They're camping this ridge. Why? That's probably why. Okay, Radical's dead and that sapling. At this range, it's going to be scary for both of us. If I miss, I'm probably going to die, but if he misses, he's going to die. Okay. I guess I'll just take off his arm. And there we go. Sketchy. Where is my seat? I believe if I just remove all controls to the drone, that issue gets solved. But the elevator's not working properly. So now technically I should be able to launch this drone, no issues. I'm just gonna set the distance here a little farther. Just so that it actually works. Okay, drone's equipped. Drone works now. I don't know why it keeps having that issue. Ooh, that mud deformation looks cool. I could easily distract it. Yeah. Making a little scout drone like this in Trailmakers is pretty easy now. I'm definitely gonna rework this to make it smaller later. Probably after this video's done. Just so that anybody can use it. Because, I mean, this is a small vehicle. And I would like the drone to be probably the size of this turret. So I'm gonna just like launch it here. Just to show it in action. Alright, but on stilts and launch. There we go. That's cool, I can see my reticles. It's kind of like an F5 camera that's attached to your drone. So let's see, can I see? Oh. Okay, that was the edge of the world. I didn't see anything, so I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Okay, so you're saying turning does not reset tracks, that's okay. I wish it did actually. I'm gonna repost that here. Yeah, I totally forgot I have to look at the position on the drone. And make sure I don't come outside of its like limits. Okay. So I have eyes on him down there. That's Radical Scout Drone. So they're right there. I'm just gonna pin them. Yeah, they definitely see me. I'm just gonna drop the drone. Yeah, I can't collect their kids. But I should technically be able to keep using that drone, but I will definitely add a logic system to the next one to just have it do circles. But for now, it doesn't need that. Yep, that drone has destroyed itself. And I can really only tell it destroyed itself because it's done working. I don't even know what that was. That's gotta be a, yep, missiles. I think that's pretty much GG. I'm just gonna go up to it and kill him, just to make sure.
yeah, I basically 2v1 Sapling and Radical. Sapling was using his giraffe, so that's why I wasn't using a normal tank. I think he might post what we did today on his channel. I don't really know. We'll see. But yeah, that was some battles. I don't believe I lost any, even with all the mistakes I made. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, all enjoyed, and I guess we'll see you next one. Remember, we're all Trailmakers.